never double low. Nigga, you gotta go.
But you was like 3?
I'm about to flow, sweet baby Bray.
Okay.
We here to stay. He is gonna pay.
Oh.
I don't fucking play. You niggas is gay. If you think I'm paying half, it's not gonna happen, nigga. Because we got to clap as nigga.
You nigga, that's not a contract. We is more than one nigga. No. I don't know what the fuck.
All right. No. Let me stop.
I'm a gangsta. I will clap your ass. I don't know.
Okay, you got those clappers.
No. Non-violent. I'm okay.
All right now. What's good, everybody? I'm Sabrae, a.k.a. Sweet Baby Bray, a.k.a. Make a Nigga Pay, a.k.a. Never Late to the Bag.
I'm Sean, and I need new monikers. I need like 5 of them joints. I'm
and this is No Disclaimers Podcast, the best show in the DMV. We are coming to you live. We only a couple of minutes late, but don't you even worry about that because we are here and we got an excellent show prepared for you guys. Yatta is not going to be with us today.
About time.
Shout out to Journey. It's her birthday.
Hey.
Yes, Journey.
It's your birthday.
Shout out to Journey. We love her. That's our baby.
Love you, Journey.
Yes. So it's her daughter's birthday, so she won't be here this week, and it's okay. You know what I'm saying? We're going to hold it down for her because that's what she deserves because she's a queen. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But fuck her, though, since she want to miss the day. You know what I'm saying? Her birthday is not all day. You know what I'm saying? Or
I disagree. Nah, take the fucking day off.
Nah, fuck that.
Take the day off.
If Christmas fell on a Monday when we record, I'm here. Fuck all that.
Yeah, because Christmas is a white holiday. Mm-hmm. We all know you against anything white.
That's not true.
Earlier, you just said, I don't eat rice. I said, why you don't eat rice? She was like, it's white.
The lies.
Sabrae don't even write on paper. She just texts everything because the paper white.
And when they did that upgrade, I was, thrilled. Mm-hmm. On Apple.
Everything night mode.
Night mode, everything.
Got you.
Anyway, you're ignorant ass.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's get into the topic today because I got something for your ass because y'all out here. Why is Yatta? What, Aubrey? What you want me to do? She's calling me. What? Answer? Yes, Yatta. Yatta.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh no. Okay, no. You're not about to FBK my child.
Yatta, aka fuck them kids, aka.
No,
Yatta, you see I had your back.
She want on her day.
All right, that's true. All right, let's start. We got to start the show. I'm gonna call you back. We gotta call you back when it's on Yadda Yadda Yadda.
I just wanted y'all to know. Bye.
All right. So that was our beloved Yatta. Okay, she's here with us in the spirit, and she watching live. So let's get into this topic for today. Okay, so today's topic is dating at the level of your self-esteem. Okay, and while we're exploring this, viewers, listeners, I want you to ask yourself something. Okay, now I want you to say self. Yes, is my significant other, or the niggas that you talking to right now,
or the niggas you just fucking,
or the niggas that you just fucking, or the bitches that you just fucking, whatever. Do they reflect that your self-esteem is high, or do they reflect that it's low? Mm-hmm. Or for the relationship people, do the current conditions of my relationship highlight my insecurities, or does it show off my confidence?
Gotcha.
Okay, so this topic came from a post that you made, Sean, and it basically says...
I mean, I ain't make it. I just stole it from somebody else, You
posted in your Insta story and you reposted it. It says, you date at the level of your self-esteem, okay? And it hit different for me because it made me think back at some of the dating choices that I've made.
Got you.
Everybody knows that, I've been single for a year now.
Yeah, you remind us every fucking show.
December will make it one whole complete year. Because I need the universe to know, like...
The universe fucking knows. Jupiter, fucking Mars, the aliens, Will Smith for Independence Day. Everybody fucking knows. We got you. We got you.
So it made me think back, like... Fortunately for me, though, I feel like... Because my last relationship was so long, it was 6 years. I didn't have that saved me a lot of time for like dealing with a lot of fuck shit. But it made me think like guys before that I was dating and I was talking to, you know, it's like, because I was so pressed back then to be in a relationship. I started dating my ex when I was 21. So before that, I was just so pressed to be in a relationship or whatever because of my own insecurities. But we'll get to that later. And yeah, that post just hit for me because it's so relevant. And, you know, we all got some bodies that, you know, we wish we could throw away. But
I'm good with all mine.
You good with all your bodies?
I don't really have that many, but you know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck. So you good with all the bodies that you have?
Yeah,
You're proud of all of them?
My resume kind of look like Nick Cannon's. To keep it a buck with you, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's me though.
I'm sure he's lying. So we've all got bodies that we are not so proud of, you know, but it did make me think of where I was at mentally at the time where I was dating the guys that I was dating. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, I got one body. You right.
Thank you for your transparency, okay?
I forgot.
All right. So the main point is your relationships are a direct reflection of your own self-love and your own self-worth. So the more confident you are, the better selection in a partner you will make. So
Agreed.
What do you think the cause is for low self-esteem?
Childhood experiences, not being loved from your mother properly, from your father properly.
It could be a lot, yeah.
It could be a lot. It could be everything. It could be, you know, past relationships where like people didn't treat you or value you as high as they should have. I just think it just comes from relationships, period.
True. So, would you?
If you ugly, you just gonna have low self-esteem. It's a cold world. Like all jokes aside, have you ever woke up and be like, yo, if I didn't look like this, how would my life be? How hard it is?
No, because I would be like, damn, like if I did not wake up looking this good, I'm like, dang, do I have pretty privilege? Like, do I have beautiful woman privilege?
So unfortunately,
we're not doing this today.
No, you have pretty privilege. So imagine if you couldn't walk into the Jiffy Lube and like, yo, the oil change is on me. But like, you had to work for everything. You know, you couldn't get jobs.
Right, if I had to, yeah.
Yo, me and my boys, we all used to work together. And we used to hire women strictly off how they look. And then them bitches would start working and couldn't do shit. Was dumb as bricks. Was taking off all weekends. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty woman privilege. So you think about it. If you were not born like that, like, yo, it's hard on people who are, I guess, because I don't think anyone's ugly. I'm not even trying to, like, I think everyone has, like, their cup of tea. Okay, and that's cool. Mm-hmm. But I feel like, yo, if I look like other people, like, when you joning on people as kids, this and that, you don't realize, like, damn, you probably gonna get Joan on for the rest of your life. Like, you think it's just like fun and shit, but like they probably have a harder time getting women or have a harder time getting men. So right there, your self-esteem, like kindergarten, it kicks off.
Yeah. We're supposed to evolve eventually and then build our confidence and self-esteem based on other things. But there are certain things, like you said, upbringing is very important to a person's self-esteem when they get older, because you can be the most attractive woman or the most attractive man, but if you didn't feel good enough, if you didn't feel like your mom made you feel good enough, you're gonna be fucked up for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So
I've met a lot of pretty women with low self-esteem, and I think what happens is they were dating dudes who were like, I guess, like high cap, like celebs and shit like that, who didn't value them. So they were like, yo, why am I not good enough? So when a regular nigga get her, we like, damn, why the fuck you got low self-esteem? Because niggas just been passing her left and right.
Yeah. So with that said, do you think that people are better off just not dating at all until they build their self-esteem?
Nah, because if you wait to do everything that's a finished product, you're gonna be waiting forever.
No bullshit.
Yeah. You gotta figure your shit out.
Yeah, you gotta get some little bumps and bruises.
How about if it takes
some shit?
Yeah.
But just like with kids, like when you're raising a teenager or just a kid in general, you know they're gonna make mistakes. You know that they're gonna fall down and they're gonna do things that is gonna jeopardize certain things. But you hope that they don't fall too far off where they can't recover. And that's why I feel like people should focus on as far as that. Like, you shouldn't not date necessarily because you still gotta learn, like, experience and stuff. But you just hope that you don't date somebody who fucks you up to the point where it's almost like no coming back. You know what I mean?
Got you.
In my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But that's me. That's how I carry. That's how I live my life. You know what I'm saying? That's how Sweet Baby do it, you know?
Got you. I hear that.
Yeah.
It's just tough. Like I said, if you ugly, it's tough out here.
It is. in society is tough.
Because you gotta find somebody that's ugly. Or if you're ugly, you gotta make a whole bunch of money. Or you gotta have like 10 different like superhero attributes when you ugly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta like run real fast. You gotta be like good at everything. You gotta be able to dress. You gotta have money. You gotta have fucking a nice car. You gotta be able to like bend your fingers back, be double jointed, all that shit.
Yeah. Yeah. We got any comments in the comment section before I move on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Aubrey, we got a comment. Shout out to our one of our producers on No Disclaimers. Aubrey, okay.
Yadda is in the show already.
Gotcha.
Yadda said, Sean, you a damn liar. You
God.
joan on people all the time.
But I'm an equal opportunist. I be joning on pretty people because I gotta equal the playing field. You know what I'm saying?
Or that she followed up and said, you call people ugly every day. So
Gotcha, but it be jokes. Kinda.
But you don't really think. No, I've heard you say that before. Like you don't think nobody's ugly because you think that somebody think everybody beautiful.
Yeah,
You have said that.
Yeah.
me and Yana both had the question. When you said that, you probably shouldn't date until you find that right person.
Who said that?
Until you get yourself together.
Okay.
Yeah, you just said that 47 seconds ago.
She said, how long do you think that's going to take?
Well, you have to.
Like, how long were you willing to be by your damn self before you find that?
Yeah, because we are built for companionship. Nobody's waiting 8 years or 7 years to say, okay, now I'm ready to start dating.
So I'll tell you, like, for me, I'm not until, I feel like I am. I feel like I'm at the, like, almost at the supreme level of, like, confidence when it comes to just to myself. Gotcha. And so I know that reflects in dating. So I feel like I am ready if I wanted to date seriously like that. Yeah. And I think I am, actually. Am I dating seriously? Yeah, because anybody that I talk to, it would have to be somebody that I see something. I'm not just fucking with no niggas that I'm like, oh, hell no. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never, or just for, like, I don't know.
You think women have a rougher time dealing with low self-esteem opposed to men? Because I've seen, like, a real pretty woman and then all her friends be kind of, like, not on her level physically. I'm like, how did she find all these beasts to hang with?
I think it's equal. I just feel it's equal. No, it is equal. It's just that men deal with low self-esteem different than women. Like, it shows differently. Like, a lot of times men mask their emotions and they're okay with the conditions that they're in. Versus the women, they act more on they act more. Like, if they wear it on their sleeve a lot more.
I think it's a little bit different because I've seen, I guess, with ladies that will call a guy ugly, I can still see ugly guys pull tough joints. You don't see ugly women pulling, I guess, like...
Well, that goes to nature, though. That goes to nature. Yeah. Looks are way more important for women in society than it is for men. Men, we'll get to that later. No, it's more important for women to look good than for men to look good.
Okay, gotcha.
Because what women are looking for is different from what men are looking for.
Gotcha.
Women's looks are vital to their dating game.
Yeah, niggas want trophies.
Yeah, for sure.
Gotcha.
And we can capitalize off that. You know what I'm saying? You need a trophy. There you go. I'm nice and shiny.
Yeah. Because I don't care, like, honestly,
bronze,
you gotta
gold,
have,
or whatever the fuck.
You gotta have something to look at. Like, a woman can have, like, the whole package, but if you don't look good... I don't know if you're making that cut.
You're not.
Yeah.
That's just what men are more physical. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Women will date a ugly man who
medium
is very ugly, medium ugly, whatever. Mm-hmm. If he's a good provider, he's confident, he is getting his shit handled, he can still get the dime.
If he can fuck.
See, to me, sex is important, but it ain't up that high. Sex is like here.
Money's
up here. Money's up here. Sex is like right here. But the bottom is still the bottom. But no, sex is still important.
So if he paying all the bills, but his dick game kind of like a C+, you can deal with that.
I can deal with that.
Oh, I can't deal with no C+.
Oh pussy. Yes, I can deal. But it's different. Pussy? It's different for you. Different with you. Because what I will not do is take grade A dick for a nigga who can barely pay and make shit happen
for a long period of time. You might take for a little bit. You might look. I don't know. Yo, I was telling my man the other day. I said, you know what? We've been told a lie. Mm-hmm. Pussy is not more powerful than dick.
Oh, explain.
Oh, I was waiting for you to ask. Okay.
And we're talking about sex organs here, not men, women, but we're talking about like pussy
I'm gonna tell you
dick.
What. I've never heard a man take care of a woman because her pussy was fire. He going to still fuck her, but take care of her Women would take care of a nigga. He would drive that 2-door Solar while she's fucking at work. He would not be working. He'd be playing PlayStation. All that just because of dick. Niggas not doing that. You're not letting a woman lay up in your shit just because she got good pussy.
It's not because of dick. That's
What
not
is it?
because of dick.
Then
That's
what is
just
it? If you don't got
some
nothing
women
else?
have the low self-esteem that they want a man around. It's not for the actual sex organ. Let's be clear. Did you have a comment,
Gotcha.
Aubrey?
No, I was wanting to jump in there real quick. I'm not y'all go back and fight.
Got you.
It's not for the actual dick.
Got you.
Some women have just low self-esteem. That's what they can get. That's what they'll take. That's what they feel like they can get.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I can
But as
agree
far
with
as
that.
pussy,
It's not
is,
both.
huh?
It's not both. It can't be a combination.
It might be a combination, but
Combination
that's
fried
not
rice?
really. That's really not the because if women, if that woman's self esteem was higher, she don't give a fuck. She'll be like, "I'll fuck you, but you're not about to live here. You're not about to live off of me. I'll fuck you when I feel like it. If it was just the dick." All right, Aubrey, we got a comment.
Yes. Of course, Yada's here, spirit.
Got you.
She
Yeah,
said,
You might as well drive your ass down this motherfucker.
She said, yes, it is, Sabrae. It's for the actual dick.
Thank you. I know my
it's for
soul
the
sister.
actual dick. It's called dickmatized.
But no, dick. See, and that brings me back to logic because you fucking women have this issue.
You're not a
with
woman?
Thinking, I am, but I'm more evolved
Gotcha.
than most,
a
right?
hybrid.
Because Yatta, I'm so glad you're not here because I'm about to go on your shit right now, and there's nothing you could do.
You wouldn't do that if she wasn't
it's
here?
not- I sure wouldn't. I sure wouldn't. Because I would be like, hold the fuck up.
Gotcha.
No, you ain't here.
Talk your
so
shit then.
listen,
Let's
let me
hear it.
talk my
Let's hear it.
shit, okay? So women, sex is different for women. We are more emotional creatures. So that dickmatized is really most of emotion more than it is just the actual dick. Because if the nigga was a lame or he was an asshole, whatever, you're going to be less affected by the dick. But if he's like doing the other things that it takes, niggas who dickmatize you don't just lay the dick down. They doing something else to go along with that
What else they doing?
emotional. It depends on the nigga. Niggas, they'll have good dick, but it also is something else that's drawing you to him. It's not just the sex organ because if that's the case, you could be dickmatized by a fucking dildo.
Yada came back and says, you can't speak on what you don't know, Sabrae. You ain't got hit with no real dick, Sabrae.
Got you.
Dang, don't disrespect. No, don't
You
do
got
that. Don't we not
Hold
going
on.
to do
She
that?
said something else. She said, you get hit with that mule, your tune gonna change different.
You walk in the house and nigga just slap you inside your temple and knock
And
your
then she
cuss.
said, call her right the fuck
No, hold
now.
on. Okay, y'all, we gotta go. We gotta move on. But
Yeah.
no, hold on, wait. Listen, first of all, we not doing that, okay? Y'all that doesn't know if I've been zigged down, okay?
Well, we want to know, has your back ever been broke? Have you ever had to go to patient first after sex?
I've never had
All
to
right,
go
then
to
maybe y'all to tell the truth then.
No, really, bitches is going to patient first after having sex? I've never had to go to patient first
Gotcha.
for having sex, but I've definitely been, sprung. But
You ain't never laid in the bed after that, be like, damn, why do I like this nigga?
That happened. But
Why
I
you
don't
think that is?
because I'm an emotional creature.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
why
It
don't
was
happen
the
with any
dick
type of
and-
dick then? Do that happen with some mid dick?
But you have different feelings for different guys. Like not every guy is gonna make you feel like that. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And it has a lot to do with chemistry. It has a lot to do. It's with the dick is with the goodness of the dick as well. But it's chemistry too. It's how he treats you. It's how he makes you feel. Like and different people are. It's no one size fit all for that. You know what I'm saying? Different men
pun
have different
intended.
effect.
No pun intended.
They have a different effect on women. Go ahead,
Gotcha.
Aubrey. We got another comment.
She said,
This is Yada again. Yada's here. Fuck it.
she said, it's apparent you have not. Because that meat hit a little different.
That me. First of all, pause, Aubrey, because you is really laying
Not my words.
Hey, I
you
know.
are
These are
really
Yada's.
laying it on me right now
Hey.
with the fucking
hope-
the meat. Like
I hope Pastor Battle not watching this shit.
shout
No,
out to
don't-
Pastor.
don't-
Oh, Virgin Harry. I'm sorry. Tell Virgin Sabrae that humbled Harry has said, just stop.
Who was that? Is that Yada?
No, that's I am Sean Patrick. He said what's up a while ago.
My
First
guy.
of all, I'm not a virgin, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like, I don't know, I just don't value sex as I understand that sex is not going to pay the bills. Sex is not going to get shit done. Sex is not going to provide generational wealth for my future children and my child. So it's just secondary to me.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So maybe I'm not in that space where I'm so sprung over the dick.
Gotcha.
You feel me? So shout out to all the ladies that are, but sis, good dick get old too.
So guys, just to let y'all know, just in case when Sabrae wants to start dating seriously, as long as you got money, you can have some D+ dick. And
you
still
said
get over.
C+. You said C+.
Nah, you said money over here, and you put the dick was like in the abyss. That's not, you know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
not
nah.
true. Dick is don't get me. Sex is important. I like sex too. You know what I'm saying? It's just when it comes to the list of priorities, it's just not over money. But go ahead, Aubrey. We got another comment.
Yeah, Stamp said, Sabrae ain't never took nigga to Red Lobster.
Even Beyonce, she got her own fucking money. That shit kind of threw me off. Like, Beyonce, I'd be mad as shit, bitch. Don't take me no fucking Red Lobster.
That's
take
how
me
she knew the dick
Oceanair.
was C+. That's C+ dick, Red Lobster. Oceanair is A+ dick.
Gotcha.
Okay? All right, so anyway, let's move on. So the next, okay, so I got some examples, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to give you, y'all know every time we bring the topics, I'm going to give you some motherfucking, examples to go home with. So anyway, this is some examples of women who, we'll start with the women, who date at a low self-esteem, okay?
Okay.
I have two. One is women who date guys that treat them like shit because they feel like shit inside. You know what I'm saying? Women, what?
If you feel like shit inside, why would you want to date with somebody who made you feel double times that? I don't get that.
Well, because that's what you're drawn to. That's what you feel like you deserve on a subconscious level. A woman who's getting treated like shit on the deep down inside, she can't feel like she's worth more.
Got you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The second one is women who are side chicks because they don't feel worthy enough to be the main chick.
Okay.
So those are two examples. Do you have anything to add when it comes to women who what are some signs that you've seen? Because you know a lot of women. You've been around your old ass been around the block a couple times. So you've seen women who have shown signs of low self-esteem. What type of shit do they put up in these relationships?
In past relationships, they were getting cheated on. Mm-hmm. Like, just like being cheated on, like left and right. So they just feel like, man, shit, if you ain't cheating on me, I'll take what you got to offer. Because I'm doing a step better than what I'm used to. You know what I'm saying? Women that were like, physically abused. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If you're not beating me, like niggas, as soon as I was coming in the house, niggas was putting my head against the wall. If you're not beating me, I can kind of deal with, everything else.
Right.
Maybe, and I hate to say this, but I think it really does have an effect. Women that did not have fathers. And I'm not trying to knock or like, bad mouth, but I think there is a disconnect.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I think with some women. I'm not saying all women. I'm not a woman, so I don't know. But I've dated women. I can tell the difference when I've dated women who had a father in their life who didn't. Like, women that had, like, fathers in their lives and were taking... They don't put up with a whole bunch of bullshit. I mean, I think all women put up with shit, but, like...
For sure.
That father that has your back. Mm-hmm. Like, I done met fathers, like... Hey, what's up? What's your intentions with my daughter? This and that. Like, pay, we're taking care of them. So, like, it's hard for you to treat them like some shit because they know how it is to be treated, fairly and, like, with respect. But if you never had a nigga like that and then your mom was being disrespected or having niggas come live in your house and, like, fuck her up, this and that, you're going to think, okay, this is normal. This is how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of when you see... the relationships your parents had, it kind of takes effects on the relationships that you have.
No, absolutely.
Like, I was saying, my mom, just being a breadwinner, I seen her talk to my dad, sometimes kind of like crazy. And I've had women talk crazy to me in relationships. And I'm thinking like, oh, that's just normal. That's how women talk. Now I'm starting to realize, nah, verbal abuse is just as bad as physical abuse.
Yeah.
No one should be taking abuse in any type of relationship.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Those are definitely, that upbringing with the father being involved, especially with women, like that helps build confidence. That's why it's so important for fathers to be in their children's lives because kids need that. Even if it's not the biological father, that's preferred. But like, like I didn't have my biological father. My biological father passed away when I was like 6 months. But I had my uncle. I had my great grandfather. Like I had those stand-ins who were very valuable, and that helped because if I didn't see that or they didn't have my back like that, I wouldn't know. A lot of people don't even know what it's like to have a man that's not trying to fuck you, treat you nicely.
And that's what it is. A lot of men have to value women more because a lot of times men just value women that they can benefit from. And I'm talking about as far as like pussy. So I remember I never opened up car doors for like women. And my dad was in my life. My mom was in my life. But I never did that until I met this woman. Like she was standing outside the car door like, nigga, open my car door. Like I'm not getting, and she was so tough. So I'm like, all right, cool. Then after that,
Because you didn't want to get your jaw rocked.
No, not like that. I mean, she was tough like physically.
You
know what I'm saying? But after that, I start, okay, this is kind of like the standard. This is the minimum. When you start taking a woman out and you do like the bare minimum, you realize like, sorry guys, I'm gonna give the game a little bit. You realize like, damn, this all it takes for you to like me? This is really the fucking bare minimum. Like niggas should be doing this, and I'm not going to give up too much game, but niggas should be doing this. This is not special. It's not because this is what niggas should be doing. But when a woman's never had that, it's easier to win them over. And then sometimes what guys say like, well, it's that easy. I'm not putting in too much like work. I'm not going to value as much. I'm not going to do as much as I thought that I had to do because it don't take that much.
Absolutely. And that's very logical thinking. Aubrey, we got a comment?
Yes, at no harm done _ he said that he doesn't believe that father figure stereotype. He said in his own experience, the lack of a father figure has not seen a lack of standards or a person just acting wild. He then added on that he said, in his son's life, a male figure is important. For a woman, for the women I've dated, I've seen it less important.
Okay.
I mean, that's his. I mean, that's it's also like that's his. You know, that's his experience. That's his perspective. Right. And I can't say that he's wrong. But when I'm talking about it, and I've dated a lot of women, like a lot
of unlucky women out there. Shout out to y'all and y'all endurance.
And I can definitely see the difference between women that don't have fathers and don't have brothers. And this makes it's so tactical. When I say brothers, older brothers. When you got younger brother, it's kind of different. Yeah. When you got older brothers, yeah, it's a little bit different opposed to when you got a younger brother.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's just me. That's just my take. You know what I'm saying? Like I appreciate the feedback. I can tell the difference. Yeah. And it's a case by case scenario. It's not every last woman I've dated, but it's enough.
And same from my perspective, even just looking at myself, and then even other women around me. Of course, there's no guarantee because I know a girl that had her father in her whole life the whole time, excellent dad, and she was just wild as fuck. Some people just are different, but I'm just saying for the most part, what I've seen when women have men in their lives who are not trying to fuck, that have their best interests at heart, whether it be a father or father figure, they usually have more confidence when it comes to dating men and have a better expectation and how they carry themselves when they're expecting a man to treat them a certain way.
And it depends on the day, his temperament, and how he was raised. I feel like when you date a woman and her father is closer in age than her, yeah, it's a hard time. Yeah, because he been there, and they'll probably have like, if you date a woman and like I used to date this girl, her father, we was in high school, her father was like 70. That nigga ain't teach her no fucking game. He's not up to the. You date a woman who's fucking when you like 17 and her date 35. Yeah, nigga, be on your A game. That nigga's not fucking around
at all. So I have 2 examples for the men. And a lot of times when we are talking about these things, a lot of times men especially think that we're looking at the same thing. Like dating down for a man is different from dating down to a woman for a woman. It's 2 totally different things because we are different creatures. We look for different shit. No matter what society tries to tell you, we are not the same. We are equal as far as our rights and all that shit. Gotcha. But we are not the same. We're different.
We have logic. You guys have no fucking logic.
Shut the fuck up. Gotcha. Anyway.
Gotcha.
So for men, one example for men when they have low self-esteem in the dating game, these are men who get into relationships with women who are disrespectful. They feel like they have to put up with that because they don't have the resources to demand more. And that is what the fuck it is.
I disagree because I've been a man who's been verbally abused, and I have very high self-esteem. But that's just me. I can't, speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I think one of the reasons, we were just talking about it, like when people like women are born petty. What type of stat is that? Who can prove that? Is that what society has told us so we can just deal with women shit? Like, how can you be born petty?
Yeah.
Does that even make sense?
No, it's
When
just
people-
the same logic as that, like all men gonna cheat or all men are.
Yeah,
gonna
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't.
It's
yeah.
actually not the same thing, but nice try. But so it might be for other, but like I think the reason, like I saw my mom doing it to my dad, and I thought, hey, I mean, that's just what men have to deal with. But no, I've never had low self-esteem when it comes to. I may have had low self-esteem, like damn, I'm not making a certain amount of money I want to make in other fields. But it's when it comes to dating or women, I don't think men, niggas be ugly and be. I just think it's different. Go ahead.
You spoke of a time on this show right here where you were saying that when you dated the neurosurgeon woman, you was like, okay,
we giving that bitch too much play.
We can't go to Del. I can't go to Del Frisco's all the time. And you said sometimes that made you feel away. You know what I'm saying? Not that made you have low self-esteem, but at that point for that thing, you just like, Dad, can I keep this up?
Yeah.
That was a level of uncertainty that you had.
Uncertainty, but not low self-esteem, because first of all, I knew what she did. So for me to go smack at her, why would I have even approached her if I didn't have some type of that's some high self-esteem, knowing where I was to go smack at a neurosurgeon.
No, for sure, but you knew that there was a deficiency there.
Gotcha.
And that it was
Agreed.
affecting you. That may not have that one thing may not have defined you as having low self-esteem, but in that area there was a deficiency that you felt a way about.
Agreed, yeah.
And so that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that. You're definitely correct on that. But I'm just saying, if you go. Then I had mid self-esteem. I won't say it was low. It was like 89 self-esteem. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't 87. It wasn't 93. You know? Don't let it.
But, okay. And so the second type of dude is like a trick. And I'm not talking about the tricks that's just like, look, I ain't got time, so here you go, bitch. I'm talking about niggas who feel like they have to pay for shit for women in order to have them
like
in
fat
their
niggas.
space.
Fat, ugly niggas.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So that's another, or you're just dating a woman, you know she don't really fuck with you for real. Now, there's nothing wrong with providing for your woman, but you know she don't fuck with you for real.
She only fucking with you because of the bread.
It's contingent upon the
I
bread.
can see that. Now, that one
Right.
I wholeheartedly agree with.
Yeah. So those are two examples of women who date with low self-esteem and two examples of guys.
The difference is, though, I don't think men be faking. I don't think men mind getting used if they're getting something out of it. A woman never feels good about being used.
It just depends on how you want to say that you're being used, because we're all being used. You've said that on the show before.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
So it
useless
depends.
if you're not being used.
Listen, I know when certain niggas come at me, I know it's because I'm fine as hell. Sweet baby, fine as hell. I got a nice body. I already know what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? But so in a way, that could be, oh, I'm feeling used. But no, because I'm looking at you.
You don't think
What
another
bring?
nigga say, oh, I'm going to get her so I can get free haircuts. You never thought that was I'm going to use her because I want to get on the best show of the pod. How about if it's not because you're fine? How about it's like, damn, I want to get next to Yatta. You know what I'm saying?
Because men are physical. So for the most part, those is the things that's going to draw them in. Do I feel some type of way? No. I use that to my motherfucking advantage.
How about if he gay and he's like, I want to get close to Sabrae so I can style her because her style is fucking whack.
Then come hit me up. My number is in my bio. Was good because I would love to have a stylist that's fly as fuck. Okay, Aubrey, we got a comment. What's up?
Yes, I am Sean Patrick said, but Sabrae, you talk a lot.
Do I?
Is
it unbearable?
No, I mean,
I think niggas like that I'm intellectual, that I have
he
brain.
didn't say you were intellectual. He said you talked
beauty.
a lot.
I got brain, booty, beauty. You know what I'm saying? The 3 B's, you know, and some D's. So I feel like niggas like, you know, appreciate all my talking. You feel me? And I know when to shut the fuck up.
When the fuck you be shutting the fuck up?
You don't see when I'm dating, I know how to just be quiet and listen.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So,
I don't know that side. Cool. I got
Yeah, you know, you wouldn't. Anywho, so after we went through the men, we went through the women. Okay. So now I want to get into some solutions. You know, I'm going to give you some solutions And I want to get into,
We're problem solvers.
we are, for real, for real. We are. So how to build confidence and self-esteem. So working on yourself before getting into a relationship is so key. You have to build the confidence in order to date at your maximum level. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't date up here. But you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to date down here. You can date like right here. You know what I'm saying? But as much as you try to make your self-worth, that's where you're going to be. It's
Gotcha.
like it happens it's sometimes on a conscious level, sometimes on a subconscious level. So for me, you know what I'm saying? Do you want me to go into that first, or do you get the comment first? Which one? Which one? How
Put the
it fit?
comment first because you ain't start yet.
All right,
Okay,
go
so
ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, you good.
Is that Yada had something to add to what you said in regards to listening? She said, "So why you ain't listening when Harlem Bass said he was gonna call you back?"
Well, I didn't listen. I did listen. That's why I was so mad because I heard it.
Yada.
First of all,
Yada with the 3.
shout out to Harlem Bay. Shout out to Harlem Bay. Okay. You live and you learn. And you know what I'm saying? We're still friends. And yeah. All right.
Moving on.
Just put it this way. I got the call back.
Can we please move on?
All right,
Move
all
on.
right, all right.
Thank you. Thank you, Aubrey.
All right, so back to solutions. This is what we're going to do. All right, so building your confidence, okay? So for me, when I was thinking about, when I saw that post when you first,
Gotcha.
when you first posted it, when
Okay.
you said you date at the level of your self-esteem, it made me think back, and I was just thinking about some of the niggas, you know what I'm saying, that I dealt with. And I was just like, at one point when I was younger, I was just really pressed to be in a relationship because, and I was willing to accept things that I'm not willing to accept now at this age, at about to be 28. So 19 is different from 28. So I was dating guys and I just didn't want to be a hoe. That's really why I dated. Why I was pressed to be in a relationship, because I understand that there's a stigma, but there's a stigma by being a hoe. You know what I'm saying? You're valued less, especially at that age when you talk about 19, 20. At that age, if you get around like that, men don't the guys don't respect you. It's just a
Facts.
whole different climate. Now you could be in your 30s, you could be a hoe. Some niggas will respect you. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, we respect the hoes. Everybody got a job.
yeah. So I was just so pressed to be in a relationship. So I was able to compromise with certain things that I'm now as I'm getting older and wiser, I would never. That's why shout out to Keith Battle. He was basically saying the same person you would date at 19 is not the same person you would date at 30. But anyway.
Very true.
And so when you're young, you're more likely to be unsure of yourself. And when I was in 19, 20, I was definitely unsure of myself. I was sure of myself in some ways, but you don't really have that confidence as a young person like you should. And so I just dated guys that reflected where I was at that time. So when you building confidence, what are some signs that men show when dating with low self-esteem?
You just asked me that.
Did I?
Yeah, you said what are the signs?
No, when men show when they're, so you got a lot of male friends, so when they choosing or they dealing with a woman or whatever, for example, I'll tell you, a lot of times where Rihanna will make a post, right? Or somebody like that, not really Beyonce, but a Rihanna or a certain type of woman like that, they be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? When I get my money up, I'm going at her. I'm going at shorty. But if their money is not up or their confidence is not up, they'll date, you know what I'm saying,
Gotcha.
Keisha with the bullshit or whoever. Shout out to everybody
Gotcha.
named Keisha. I'm not talking about you, but I'm just saying.
Keisha's
So
be
what
tough.
are some signs that men show on a subconscious level? Because y'all are not always going to address those feelings, but y'all just show it in other ways when they're dating women at that low self-esteem point. Let me know if that's too loaded for you. You feel me?
It's too loaded.
Okay.
Cause I guess we just agree to disagree. Cause I don't know, because a man is not gonna. I don't know if that man has low self-esteem or not, and what he's doing, because like you said, men mask it. You can kind of you can kind of tell when a woman has low self-esteem. I never hear a woman saying yo, he has low self-esteem.
I feel if it I'm trying to think of examples of when I've seen men.
Because it's not. I don't think that's low self-esteem. You said on this show 1,000 times that you're not going to date a man unless he has something. So he's basically just being reassuring himself like, okay, I know I can't date a certain type of woman unless if I have this. I don't think that makes him have low self-esteem.
But if he's dating...
Like if he wants to date you, right?
Yeah.
And his money is not right, he know he can't
not
do it right now.
qualified, yeah.
That doesn't mean he has low self-esteem. That means I'm gonna work hard because I know that Sabrae has this standard, and if I want to date her, I need to meet her at this standard. That doesn't mean he has low self-esteem.
That's understood. Aubrey, you got a comment?
Yeah. Of course, it's Yada again. She said, in all caps, so I'm going to make sure I do it justice. She said, "You just said niggas gotta have money. It's an Uchiwali or it's a one mic."
Hey,
wait, what did she say that to?
First of all, the title of the show was featuring Yada, the remix.
No bullshit. First of all, if you can spend all that time being watching the live, your ass should have been here. The fuck? Don't be having your journey listen to this shit. Anyway.
But you see what I'm saying? It's like some guys know, like, I always say I lack certain empathy with certain women because guys only play with women they know they can play with. You know who you can come correct with and who you got to bring your A game with. You know, like, okay, I can get this bitch some little bullshit, little elementary game, but then this joint, okay, let me put on my glasses. I need to come with my NBA game. You know what I'm saying? You just know. Yeah. And I don't think that's low self-esteem. It's just like, okay, I want to invest in this woman. I know, like, she is like a potential wife. I need to come correct.
But some men won't do those steps. I feel like you doing recognizing that and then upgrading your game or upgrading your resources is a sign of confidence.
Yeah.
But when you just say, "Dang, if I get hit my money, if I hit the lotto, but you still want to fuck with bras that's in your realm of reach, and you're not going to aspire. Some men never aspire to that. They just say that's up here, but I'm gonna still stay down here.
Because I think men, and I think that's why men have an easier time dating opposed to women. It's not dating down because I think we were talking about this is not necessarily financial, but just because a woman doesn't make a certain amount or her standards are not as high as another woman doesn't make her like less of a woman or make you have like low self-esteem.
True.
I don't think men
cases.
think like that because like there could be a woman that makes 6 figures and have 2 businesses and she can have low self-esteem. She can make more money than you, have a better house than you, but she might have low self-esteem and you have high self-esteem. Is that essentially still dating up or is that dating down?
So, we're not talking about dating up or dating down in this episode. You can go check out the archives. Check on Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud, and YouTube where we talked about dating down.
I just don't think like if a woman has less than you, that means like she has like lower self-esteem. Or the man has low self-esteem. I
feel like the definition of low self-esteem as far as dating is when you are willing to settle at a lower level instead of aspiring for more because you're just cool with being down here. But you want now. Some people don't want up here. Some people don't want dimes. Some people want 6s. I don't know them, but
how do you what is your definition of a 6 and what's your definition of 10?
That person's definition of a 6 or a 10.
Gotcha.
It depends on that person. You niggas know, women know if you are dating at
First of all, there's no such thing as a 10. Humble all these bitches. There's no such thing as a 10. There's no perfect broad.
Okay, when I say 10,
a 9.8 is the highest you can get from me.
I could respect that. So when I say 10, it's just like, like if you on a video game and a person, they may not have 100 in every section, but they all in the 90 percentile.
Gotcha. They like the LeBron or KD. And, okay, got you.
Yeah. So those out there, then they're not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But so I just feel like
What is Serena Williams?
Or as an athlete?
Nah, as a
I don't know. So you have to know the person to know if she's a 10 or not.
Gotcha.
It has a lot to do with personality. You can still go to looks, but then it has to do with like personality, how she carries stuff, all that stuff. But people out here, if you're looking at my face, you listening to my voice or whatever, what your version of a 10 is when you're out here dating, and what your version of a 5 or below.
Gotcha.
And if you're settling or if you could get more and you're just not willing to put in the work to get there. You know what that is. And that your 10 is different from my 10 or my 10 is different from hers or whatever the case.
My 9.8. What?
But whatever. So we're moving on. Do we move on, Aubrey? Or okay. So solutions. We're still on solutions. So I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna give y'all the cheat code. This is for the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I got ladies and guys, but I'm speaking for myself and how I built my self-esteem. You know, building my self-esteem had a lot to do with my career and always doing something that I'm appreciated for. So I made my career something that I'm constantly appreciated. So according to Tariq Nasheed's book, Play Will Be Played, women, our nature
You think
is,
he get bitches?
he's married. But
You think he got bitches before he got married?
Yes, I do.
That nigga ain't get no bitches. Go ahead.
Anyway, but regardless, I'm just giving him credit because this is
Gotcha.
what he said is true. What I'm about to say, but I'm just giving him credit because this is stuff that he, you know what I'm saying, put out there. So a woman's primal nature is to seek attention and appreciation, but the character of that woman depends on which one weighs more than the other. Is she out here seeking attention or is she out here seeking appreciation?
90 point. It's a birth control test. Attention.
No,
Women
because
crave attention. I don't care what form of attention it is. That's what women want.
no,
attention.
and I'll tell you because appreciation is so much more important because so for my career, everybody knows I'm a barber. I'm appreciated for what I do every day, all the time.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't, and even with this platform, you know what I'm saying? People appreciate this show. People share it, all that stuff. They say how it affects them. You know, somebody told me there was a post I did earlier. It was like some of the best advice that they've gotten as for a guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's
From you?
We'll get into that later, but yes. So I'm appreciated all the time for the things that I do on a regular basis.
Gotcha.
So I'm not out here seeking attention. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Well, of course you want attention from the people you like, but that's not my primary focus. I'm talking about bitches with the ass on the sink because they want that. That is more. They crave that more than appreciation because that's the cheap thrill.
Yeah, and most women want the cheap thrill.
I don't know if I'm gonna say more, but you have more of that lens than I do. But I'm gonna just say that.
Yeah.
And two, for me, how I built confidence another way is just having a more toned body. I work out. Everybody know I work out 3 times a week. Shout out to Hampton Workouts. He's amazing. But yeah, having a great body definitely builds confidence. So ladies out there, if you got weight to lose or you got a little weight to gain, whatever. But for me, having a bomb body definitely builds confidence because, you know, when you look good in your clothes and stuff like that.
You look good, you feel good.
Absolutely. So, and for women, appearance and beauty holds a lot of weight in the dating game.
So do you
lot.
So what you were saying kind of reverse. Do you think niggas that work out and they have low self-esteem?
I'm not saying that
No,
because
no,
remember,
no,
do I think that dudes
No,
who
I'm
work
asking,
out,
do you think
some
that they're trying to
some dudes try to overcompensate.
Okay.
Some dudes do. And then some dudes just try to get healthy or some people, fitness can get addictive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if you already have high self-esteem, once you get started and you in a rhythm, like
Gotcha.
that is your way of life. Because, you know, when you work out, you have more energy. You may need less coffee. You get compliments from people. You're like, oh, okay,
Do you think
cool.
niggas are trying to get built more because of health or to get bitches?
It depends. But I can see a lot of both. Aubrey?
It's the latter. And Yada had a comment about what you said.
Future and Yada.
She said, I'm going to say it in her voice, of course, I'm trying to do this justice. Get these. I'm sorry. Nope. Let me try that again. No. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. She says, girl, these niggas going to get whatever body got in stock. And my confidence is sitting.
Okay, I'm
I
telling
did
you
you justice,
how
Yada. Thank you.
I built my confidence.
Gotcha.
Yada, you DM her and you ask her how she built hers, okay?
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna tell you how I built mine. It's having a banging body. It just, just like having money, just like quickly gets you in the door. Having a nice
Gotcha.
body. and
Guys
beautiful-
definitely admire a woman that you can take care of her body because
Yeah.
if you can take care of your body at this age, most likely you'll be taking care of your body in later age. Because I've seen a lot of women like 8th grade, 9th grade was tough, and now, yeah,
that body means a lot.
Yeah.
That body means a lot, honey.
Yeah.
It do. So, number 3 for me, I always have my hair, nails done. I'm always like well groomed.
Your hair done? You always got your nails done.
I get okay. Okay, listen, I work out
Most
to
of the
keep
time.
this
Most of
body.
the
I have
time.
to. My braids are all. Listen, shout out to Sean Wright on Instagram. Sean Wright, He be having, I be like that I make sure my braids look good all the time. So the only time my braids look iffy, and you won't even know it, is when I'm right about to get it done. But a lot of times I end up getting my hair done.
You about to get it done.
Shut the fuck up. A lot of times when I get my hair done or my nails done, people are like, why? It looks fine. So that's what, you don't wait till it look fucked up. You a hater.
Do niggas
he
say
a
that?
Hater. You a hater.
Because niggas trying to boost your shit. Oh, no.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, got you.
Okay, so I'm always well groomed. And another number 4 is the last one that I'm gonna give y'all is I never leave the house looking a mess. And Sean is a hater, so we're going to leave him out. Even if it's to the CVS, even if it's at 7-Eleven, I'm always presenting myself well. I'm not going to say I'm like looking like I'm ready for a photo shoot every time I leave the house, but you ain't going to never catch me in no pajamas. You ain't going to never catch me with no bonnet or no scarf on my head. You know what I'm saying? I always care. Shut the fuck up. Even if it's some chill shit, it's put together and it's presentable.
Gotcha.
Aubrey, we got a comment?
Yes, OG Fule said, body don't mean shit if you're so wet.
Okay, so he missed the whole point.
That's my
point
guy.
Point over there.
That's
you fumbled the
guy.
point. You missed the point.
Most known unknown.
Yeah, he missed all the way. Shout out to him because I just seen him the other day. Yesterday at Liddy in the City. That shit was fire. But anyway.
That's my guy.
So yeah. So it, like I said, for the key one, just if you don't hear nothing, well, matter of fact, you need all them shits, ladies. Fuck all that. You need all them shits.
Now that you said that, I can tell women don't have no fucking standards because niggas don't care about none of that shit.
It's for yourself. It's for yourself, honey. It's for
A
yourself.
nigga who got game and got juice think he can pull you haircut, no matter what he got on.
Because, like I said before, we're looking for different things. Women are looking for a provider and protector. Men are looking for someone who's loyal and all that. But they looking at the looks first. So looks mean way more for a woman than it does for a man in dating. So, like I said, but the first one, make sure you understand that you seeking appreciation over attention. Don't get me wrong, we all want attention. But which one do you want more? Seek that appreciation. But all of them shits are valid as fuck. Okay, so men. So I don't know, Aubrey, the men to build self-confidence. What'd you say? Oh, yeah. Okay, so real quick, do you want to? Okay, so I have some for the men. I got 2 ways men can build confidence.
Of course.
Real fast.
Let's hear it,
I got 2 ways. If you
have
a confidence issue, let me tell you guys how to build that shit up.
Get your money right.
Number 1, get your money right.
I can agree with that. Look, first of all,
get your money right.
No, I can tell you that because for the women who want protector and providers,
absolutely,
get your money right.
Yeah,
get your money right.
So
you feel way more confident going at a woman when you got
all your
$10,000 in your checking account opposed to $10 in your checking account.
Absolutely,
because you know, I won't say the sky's the limit. You can do so much more. Opposed to like 10, you like, all right, shit. Let me check out this Eventbrite. See what free shit they got on 10,000. You're like, oh shit, man, we can mall shows, we can do this, we can do that. It shows that you're resourceful. Maybe you're well rounded. You just can do more shit.
Absolutely.
And then a woman likes when she don't got to take care. She don't have to worry about.
She
nothing.
cooperates a lot more.
My friend Mina said this stuff on post like somebody said that like if a guy you went on a date with a guy and his card declined, what would you do? And then someone was like, I would, pay for it, but then talk about, money management after that. She's like, ew, PU, money management. You knew how much you had, before you got here. So women just want security.
Yeah, for sure. By the way, if I would to do with his card decline, I would just pull out my card and pay for it because your card declining does not necessarily mean that you don't have the bread.
Right, because my card got fucking stolen. I froze it and then got another card and then I was like, oh shit. Okay. I forgot. Okay, gotcha.
Right.
What's the second one? Hurry up.
Number 2. Okay. Number 2 is do something professionally that gives you some type of social power or it affects people's lives positively.
Women definitely like power. They definitely like going somewhere and people recognize you or you have some type of authority or people look up to you. No, I can definitely see that. And they like that you can influence other people.
Right. And the 2 primal natures that women have, we already talked about that, attention and appreciation. And then males, 2 primal natures is to achieve a nut, right? And to establish some type of power. And so to get a nut and to get some type of power. And look, and that's said by men. I didn't make that up. So like I said, the character of that man determines on which one overpowers the other. And men are more confident when they are achieving some type of social power. And when you say power, a lot of people always think negative. And power is not always a negative thing where you're over somebody and it's negative and you're controlling them. No, it means a player. Maybe you were a player that turned into a coach, or a student that became a teacher, or somebody that you can affect something.
Yeah, power over people.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be. It could be positive. You know,
Gotcha.
you want it to be positive, but you're affecting people's lives. You have more of a purpose and sense of passion.
I want no fucking teacher and what they make. Go ahead, continue. Go ahead.
You get what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Or whether that is a employee to project manager, whatever the case, you're elevating, you're affecting people's lives positively.
A promoter at St. E's so you can get all her and her friends in for free. Gotcha. That's what they want. Gotcha.
That's a little bit, but yeah. So, but that night at St. Eve's, you that nigga. You may not be that nigga Monday through. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But yeah. So, yeah, that's the ways that men can achieve power. I mean, do you think men are dating women who are best for them for the most part? With those things that we just said being said, do you think that men are utilizing those to the best of their abilities and dating women who are right for them?
No, honestly, I think men be selling, but that's a story for another day. I think.
Nah, that's a story for the day.
No, men be selling. Sometimes men can get what they can just get, especially if I think like what men value more is not as important as it should be, and those are looks. Mm-hmm. I think the tougher you are physically, the more shit a man will put up with.
I feel you. So let me see. How does a man's low self-esteem differs from a woman? Or do we? Oh, call y'all. Okay.
You only been saying that for the past 7 minutes.
Not only did. All right, so that's been our main topic for today. I feel like that's great. I mean,
what's important? Sabrae made this bomb ass vegan chili. This is amazing.
Thank you.
I would like to eat some, but I know Aubrey's gonna get on me if I eat some. So go ahead, call y'all.
All right. I'm about to call y'all for the yada yada. Okay, let's get that ready on the show. So I hope that if you are listening right now, whether you are a male or a female, this is very useful information. I hope that you take this with you for the rest of your life. You feel me? Because these things are 100% valid, and you can go find somebody to try to debunk it, but they're gonna be looking dumb as hell because I'm spitting straight fire tonight. Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? So right now, ladies and gentlemen,
you gonna play our music? She not even here.
Shut the fuck up, Sean. I'm handling that right now.
Y'all see how she... They ain't call me into my Ask Sean when I wasn't here.
Nigga, that's not true. You was fucking drunk in Miami at the time.
Nigga, I was just in Atlanta.
I'm talking about for your Ask Sean, and you called in, and then you was had.
What happened last week?
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got the tea. We got everything you need to know for the week.
I don't hear my music.
You don't hear, but it's on. Okay, so
Sean,
yeah.
Twerk so I know it's real.
I'll wait.
Slow wine, do something.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, listen. We got everything that you need to know right now. This is Yadda Yadda with Yadda. She gonna give you the facts to see anything that you need to know. Here you go, Yadda. Let us know what the fuck is going on out here.
Hey, look, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was gonna get on this whole Rodney Reed situation. I don't even want to fucking talk about him no more because I feel like I don't even want to fucking talk about him no more. Like, okay, I feel like everybody jumped on the bandwagon to sign this little petition to get his little execution stay, and then it's like all these other rapes just fell out the fucking sky. Like, oh, you didn't catch this body, but it's like hella other rapes with your name on it, like that. Apparently people are like, oh no, those charges got thrown out, and whole time the court documents said that the charges didn't even get thrown out, that he didn't get exonerated for those. They just didn't try him because he was already on fucking death row. So maybe run a nigga through the Google before you go sign and protest this because fucking Kim Kardashian said so. Do your fucking Google because this man's out here strong-arming coochie like the shit going out of style. Like, look,
yeah, fuck him.
Hey, I want my fucking signature back, bitch. Like, it's just like, oh, you didn't do this, but you did enough shit for me to be like, yeah, probably still make it electric. Like the chair, like probably go ahead and still hit the switch, whatever. But I don't even want to give him too much tea because that's wild as shit. But anyway, so the other day, it was like a whole frenzy about Irv Gotti talking about how he, quote unquote, jokingly pulled a gun on his daughter's boyfriend. So I'm like, oh, fucking nah. You're not pulling no whammy on my son. Like, I'll smoke you. Like, point blank period. Like, nah, you're not pulling no gun out on my kid. So this nigga's like arguing me down like that. Oh, so you're not going to let your son be a man? Like, he supposed to be on man time? I'm like, bitch, no. Man time is, hey, let's have a conversation. What are your intentions with my daughter? I want you to respect her. Man time is not you pulling a strap on my kid on some joke shit like, because I don't play about guns. If I pull this joint out, my intention is to use it. I don't know niggas who pull out guns for fun. So he like, nah, he should just not flinch and just, be a man. Nobody's getting shot. I'm like, the mentality that a gun comes out and nobody's getting shot is how niggas get shot. Fuck you mean? Like, no, you're not pulling the dog out on my kid. Like, would you like me to pull the whammy out on your daughter? Like, hey, you want? He like, well, he wants to sleep with that man's daughter. Like, so that means pull a gun on him? Like, okay, cool. Yeah. So I'm about to pull the dog out on all my son's little bitches. Like, oh, you want to bone my fucking son? Okay, guess what? Strap on lap. Now what? Like, nah, you motherfuckers will be ready to call out shopping. So I don't understand why. Sean, look, you're a man. That's man time.
That's not man time at all. Like, you trying to like intimidate a fucking kid? Like, that's not cool. That's going to make me not want to date your daughter. Now your daughter is going to be pissed at you. And if you pull a gun out on my son, guess what? I'm headed to your house. Now you done started a whole like another like level of altercation that didn't need to be started. Like, your daughter is going to have sex. You got to know that. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, it's not, at 13 or 12, but that's something that you can't control. But the most, I think, healthy, effective communication is just talking.
I was about to say that because real quick, Yadda, I feel like on some real man shit, real men don't have to pull out a gun to flex their authority or their manhood.
He got low self-esteem.
Okay, because you got that gun that's a false sense of testosterone when you really should have it.
The men that have the most power don't have to use it.
Absolutely, because your vibe should give off.
This the kicker though. Sis is like 27 now, and she been with this nigga for 8 years. So even if he did that shit at the onset of the relationship, she was already an adult. So my nigga, what are you giving? Like, you out of pocket. Now if he'd have pulled his dog out and bust off when you then what? Like, it could have escalated to something that didn't have to be. It's nothing funny about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do that. As somebody who has a teenage son, I look at it like, okay, like I've been with my son to go to his little girlfriend's house to meet her and meet her parents or whatever. And her father pulled him to the side and was just like, hey, that's my daughter, of course, so I want you to treat her well, and show her respect and whatnot. And hey, she's still a virgin and I would like for her to stay that way. I let him have that moment because as a dad, as somebody who also has a daughter, I can respect that. He didn't disrespect my son. He didn't get out of pocket. He didn't call him names. He didn't yell nothing. He had a man-to-man conversation with him. I let him have that. You're not pulling no fucking strap out on my kids, man. Like, you lost your ever-loving fucking mind. Like, for people to condone that, like, smoking dicks.
Like shit.
How you don't know that nigga daddy is a gangster won't come smoke your ass?
Like shit.
Right, on some playtime shit. Like, I don't know niggas who pull guns for fun. Like, niggas, I know with guns who pull guns, their intention is to use that. So I'm going to take that as a threat.
But y'all, Irv Gotti been on some fuck shit because then they was talking the other day how he mentioned that he had sex with Ashanti, but that wasn't even a conversation. He just brought her name up. Like, niggas, you don't name drop that.
Completely dice roll her under the bus. Whole nigga shit. So I'm like, you can't be like you on man time and you doing whole shit like that. Like, you can't be out here aggressing people's sons. The reality is, it's nothing you can do that's going to. Everybody get finessed at some point. Everybody can't get broke. Nobody's immune. And I feel like the real tea is the niggas who do shit like that. They do shit like that because you try and protect your daughter from niggas like you. And that's why you move like that.
You right.
You a fuck ass nigga. And you know that be the main ones. Like, when women be on social media like men are trash, and niggas be like, how the fuck you saying men are trash? Or if a dude agree with it, you try and get some pussy, how you gonna say men are trash? I'm like, guess what? When you have daughters, what you gonna tell your daughters?
Exactly.
Who you gonna protect your daughters from?
His daughter probably feel sorry for a dude. Probably went and gave him some pussy right after that. I'm sorry my dad did that. Let me give you you know what I'm saying?
That's what they really be.
She's going to get cranked. It's nothing you can do that's going to stop your daughter from getting cranked. She's going to take the dick at some point. You just have to just not think about it.
She's 27. She's been taking the dick already.
Like shit.
Endless. See, I don't know. I'm assuming it was early on in the relationship because he said she been with the nigga for like 8 years now. But I'm like, sweetie, she was 19 at the time.
Yeah.
So what are you giving?
Niggas is wild. Some of these old niggas is just out of line and they don't know how to calm down. They still think they 22 and shit. Like, nigga, no, you're not.
Gotcha.
You should have elevated your game and evolved
These,
to the point where you
these
don't
young
need a
niggas
gun.
fuck around and kick your fucking ass.
No bullshit.
Fuck around, get your little thick ass tossed up. Like, stop.
Little thick, little thick
stop.
body. But yes. Yes, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. This is Yadda. Y'all know what's going on right now. Y'all know what it is. This is Yadda Yadda Yadda. You got anything else for us today?
I don't. That is it.
Well, thank you so much for being so present in your absence. And you could have been here, obviously. Shout out to Journey. Happy birthday to Journey.
My is out right now, and I got to wash it because I have a hair appointment.
We don't believe you. Show us. We need proof.
Don't do me.
But thank you, Yadda. We love you, boo. Okay.
I love y'all. Bye.
And we will see you soon. So y'all enjoy. Tell Journey we say happy birthday and enjoy the rest of her day. And we will catch you. Okay.
Right.
Bye, boo.
Bye.
That was Yadda Yadda with Yadda, ladies and gentlemen. And Aubrey, we have a comment?
Yes, I just want to add lib to what she said. OG Fule, who's his biggest fan, said Yala is killing this segment.
She's sure
Black.
though.
Nigga,
And
she ain't even here.
But she does it so well. You know what I'm saying? And to add on, in her absence, you know what I'm saying? I want to ask something. Which one should we do first?
Tory Lanez.
All right. Let me play an audio of Tory Lanez, and I want you to let me know, Sean, what you think of this, because I feel like you about to just lose your fucking mind and be like, oh, right? All right.
You don't fucking know me.
Listen.
When it comes to women, it's like, I have this line with women. When they're like, yo, can you buy me this? Shorty, I thought you was up. You can't buy yourself that? If you can't buy yourself that, you can't in my tax bracket.
Oh, man. Where are these women?
Period. If you can't buy yourself a Gucci bag, you can't in my tax bracket if that's what we're talking about.
Oh, I'm scared.
But
to
luckily,
ask them
I'm
what
a
they
down
do
to
for
earth.
a living.
But that's the thing. I'm a down to earth. If you come on some, I don't give a Gucci bag. I'm not gonna ask you for. I'm not gonna try you like that. But if you have the nerve to try me like I'm a trick and say, yo, give me this bag, I'm gonna ask you, shorty, do you not have enough money to buy that bag? And if you don't with me.
Okay, so this is Tory Lanez. We all know who he is. He did an interview on the Pull Up with Joe Budden. Shout out to Joe Budden from the Joe Budden podcast and all that stuff in the Pull Up. So he did an interview with Tory Lanez. And Tory Lanez was basically saying, if you were unclear with some of the things that he bleeped out, was he's like, look, if you fucking with me and you asking for a Gucci bag, I'm gonna be like, damn, boo, you not up enough, you know what I'm saying, to buy this yourself, then you shouldn't be fucking with a nigga like me in my tax bracket. You feel what I'm saying? And he also went on outside of this clip to add that he doesn't fly women out. Mm-hmm. He was saying he lives in Miami. So he's like, but you bitches is going to be here at some point anyway. So just hit me when you here. Yeah. So he's not flying them out. But he's like, look, I'm bringing you into my space. I got a nice place. I'm showing you some shit that you ain't probably ever going to see unless you fuck with another nigga with money. But for the most part, like, I'm bringing you into my world, and we fucking, right? So you busting a nut, and so am I. So it's an even exchange. So
hopefully
he's right, but he's saying that, like, why should I have to buy you something or give you money, you know, if we're having an even exchange? Like, I'm not flying you out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on that?
I'm 50-50 on that. I feel him, but then I don't feel him because he a millionaire. You can fly a bitch out. If I'm a celeb, she don't care how she get there as long as she get there. I can buy you a one-way on Spirit. That's no money. You know what I'm saying? It's regular niggas who fly women out on that. And you said to say it's an even exchange, I know plenty of women who ask for Gucci bags who can buy Gucci bags for themselves. They just want a nigga to do it for them. You can buy a Gucci bag, right?
Absolutely. I have.
Hold on. I know you can. Mm-hmm. But on your birthday, what's wrong with you asking for a Gucci bag? Now, I know it's because he talking about basically just hookups, like fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get him because he's saying, like, yo, I'm not a trick. If you fucking with me, you know, fuck with me. But how about if it's not an even exchange? How about if your sex some trash? How about if she don't bust in that? Then what is your excuse right there? Because to me, like, shit, if I was in that position, I was a millionaire and you were attractive enough, I'd fly you out. Money is money. I'm going to come back and get it. Like, that's no money. You know what I'm saying? If you're asking me to buy you a Maserati, that's some different shit. But if basically you paying for pussy, Here, I'll take this little $230 fight. Where you from? Detroit? Where you from? Arkansas? You know, I'll fly you out Frontier.
So
you good?
So y'all know I'm AKA make a nigga pay. But I agree with this nigga today. You feel me? I understand where he's coming from. If he's like, bitch, you want to see me? You trying to fuck with a nigga that's famous? You want to see me? When you come to Art Basel, like he said, or you down here for the Diddy party, then yeah, hit me up. But I'm not flying you out. You want to see me. Now, on the flip side of that, if you saying, hey, babe, I want to see you, then purchase the ticket so I can come and see you. I should not be paying for my flight and my ways to get there if you want to see me. But he's basically saying, like...
He a millionaire, though.
So what? He also went on to explain, he's like, I got niggas on my team from unfortunate situations. If I'm going to give money away, I'm going to look out for my niggas. Then
Is he getting pussy from his niggas?
No, but he's
right,
saying
what the
this
fuck? Don't compare.
Listen,
That's whack. Don't compare your niggas to
No.
because you already taking care of them.
Right.
You know what I'm
I feel
saying?
what you're saying.
And them niggas might not be doing shit for you. They just around.
Nah, I feel like you a young dude, you get money. That's why.
Nah, that's why. Nah,
don't
that's
fuck
why these
with
niggas
the rich
be
and
gonna
famous niggas. Just fuck with the rich niggas because he's famous. He don't gotta do much to get bitches.
A lot of these niggas do have niggas. That's why they be going broke because they be taking care of their whole entourages who don't be doing shit.
Okay, you could get buying bitches miscellaneous bags and shit like that. So I'm like, oh yeah, I got this. That's another
A bag
thing.
is different. A flight is way cheaper than a Gucci bag.
But I'm saying this is another thing of his issue. Like you said, he's just fucking with joints. He, of course, if there's a woman who is deserving of it, she's there for him and not for the whatever, however you can decipher that because it's hard to. Those are different, but they're also very rare. You know what I'm saying? If it's just a bitch that you fucking with and she's just pressed to be in your space, okay, when you come out here, hit me up. I don't blame him. Like I don't believe that men should, especially men of worth of means, should just be tricking on frivolous bitches. Save that for quality women like me who you just want to, slice up every now and then.
So what's the difference? Because quality bitches, he's still not wifing them. So either way, you tricking.
Well,
so what's the level of hierarchy?
Tricking.
So you tricking on her because you feel like she may be tougher than another woman, but you still not wifing her. What's the difference?
Because it's not tricking if she's worth it.
Then why he not married or nothing? He ain't meet that yet?
I mean, he may not be ready for marriage.
So you think this nigga ain't never spent bread on a woman?
No, I'm not saying that. I don't think he said that. I don't think he said that. I'm just saying for the frivolous fucks, he's not paying your way to get there and buying you shit.
So I already got it. All right. Yeah. She already got to be in Miami, okay? Because that's not nothing. It's easy to get to Miami. He said that like you can't afford to get to Miami.
Like, you in I'm in Miami, bitch. Like you should be able to. You gonna be out here at some point, especially the type of hoes that he on. Hoes get to Miami quick any time of the year.
So why don't that rule apply to regular niggas then? Who just trying to fuck with this and that when we talk about skinny? Why should we be paying out? Why should we be paying for dates?
It's all about who wants to take out who wants to see who. If these bitches like Tory, I want to spend time with you, bitch, get here.
So if a woman says she want to spend time with you, she should be paying.
It depends on her.
You just fucking said.
It depends on her worth.
Hold on. Don't. Is it Uchi Wally Wally or is it one mic?
Listen, I'm gonna
don't change.
Listen,
don't change it because if that's the case, because a lot of these men don't want to wife these jobs, so then niggas shouldn't be paying for shit. A nigga should only be paying for a junk that he wants to see a future with,
or that he acts out. If you ask me out, you ask me to come here. Yes, you should pay.
Okay, but if you want to see me, okay. If I live in Laurel and you live in Fort, drive to come see me.
If I if I say, look, babe, I want to spend time with you, I'm prepared to pay. But the type of niggas that's on my time and who be dealing with me still would be like, you know what, I got it.
So have you ever liked a nigga before he initiated that he liked you?
Yes.
Okay. And so you went and paid for the first date?
No, he insisted that he paid.
No,
I was willing.
Okay.
If I asked to do opposite,
I respect that. Hold on. Slow it down real fast. I respect that. But how about if he was like, oh yeah, you pay? What would you have said?
Okay, and I would have paid for it, and I probably just go out.
Thank you. That's what this is a nigga with regular money. And I'm not, like I said, I'm 50-50 with him. I get it. Like, if you're talking about like, oh, I need you to pay my rent, like that's some wild shit. A fucking flight to Miami? Come on
Okay,
now.
Arbor, we got a comment?
Yeah, Lar Hundop, she said, so what makes you worth it? Because you fuck for free and she asks for a bag? What makes you
What makes me worth it because she fucks for free and wants a bag? Or because I don't fuck for free. So what is she saying?
Oh, hold on, let me read that
You
again.
don't fuck for free. What you fuck for?
Okay, no, she
currently
said.
I'm
So
not
what
fucking,
makes?
so.
She said. So what makes you worth it, Sabrae?
All right,
Because
so-
you fuck for free, and she asks for a bag. Like I guess she said, what makes you worth
Oh,
it?
first of all, honey, baby, I don't know who you are, but I don't fuck for free because right now I'm not fucking at all. So
Got
let's
you.
be clear. My business is right there. I ain't fucking. So
Got you.
obviously I haven't been flown out. But anyway, so what makes me worth it? Oh, you can go back to the Rwanda show, listen to the playback. I have that confidence based on real tangible things that I've done to improve my confidence. I am a loyal person. I'm respectful. I bring something to the table I can add to any man that I deal with. Whether it's whatever he wants, I'm willing to do it. I'm not stuck in my ways. I'm still young. I'm beautiful. That has value in the dating market. You know, like I said, cooperative. I'm not problematic.
If a nigga trying to fuck, he don't care about none of that.
She's asked me what makes me worth it.
Okay, gotcha.
He asked me what makes me worth it, and I don't ask because I could be. I have my own shit. I could be comfortable. I can fly to Miami and live just as good, almost just as good as the Tory Lanez.
No, the fuck you can't. He's a millionaire.
Well,
No,
I'm talking about
he's
in
a
Miami.
millionaire.
I could get a nice
a
Airbnb or a nice hotel. I can afford that on my own and live good. I don't need him.
You just compared your money to Tory Lanez.
No. Let's not. I'm talking about I can fly to Miami and live good.
Let me ask you
that.
this: do you think Tory Lanez is attractive?
Yes.
So, okay.
Yeah, I think he has a.
He's already being pompous because he's basically saying the sex is an even exchange. How about say you fuck Tory Lanez hypothetically, right?
Hypothetically, if he earned
You didn't
it,
come. He busting 20. Was it worth it? Was it an even exchange?
If it
How does he?
First of all, he wouldn't get me. I wouldn't be a joint. So
No,
I'm
just saying,
okay,
it's
but
hypothetically,
hypothetically,
because he's basically saying I'm Tory Lanez. That's enough. That's what he's saying.
So he wouldn't even be. I wouldn't fuck a Tory Lanez just because he's Tory Lanez.
But that's what he's saying.
Because there are bitches that will.
Gotcha.
It's just not me. I don't need sex that bad or I don't get validation from fucking a celebrity to.
But he's not. Because he's not A-list.
Period.
So you wouldn't fuck Drake.
No, not if he didn't put in no work, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna put in the work to like.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
If he
Does he do that? He a simp. He do that to all his bitches.
Okay, but if Drake said right now, "Hey, Sabrae, I'm gonna fly you out. You coming? Are you coming?"
I'm gonna be like, no. You have to put in work. You have to put in time.
I'ma head out, y'all. I'ma head out.
No,
I'ma head out.
A nigga cannot.
I thought we were telling the truth.
No nigga can just DM me and say, not
So
putting no
if
work.
Drake
Niggas
did-
is not doing that. Niggas is not just DMing. I
That's
want
what
you to
Drake
fly
do. That's
out.
what Drake and Future do.
I'm not.
So you're not
doing it.
flying out if Drake said, "I'm gonna fly you out
With
tomorrow."
no other time, no other
You're
calls.
a fucking liar.
No, nothing.
You just
No.
heard the brand of
No,
disclaimers.
I can't do
which is
it.
untrue.
I
Alright,
have
gotcha.
too much pride, and it's
Gotcha.
not because
Gotcha.
that's my pride and ego. That's like I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't about to just say fly out, and I'm about to come and fly out and fuck
Nick.
you. No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Now, if he tried to like do all that, even if he was faking and he was trying to put in the work, put the time in, how you doing? Da da da. I want to get to know you. Can we go out on some dates? Da da da. Then yeah.
Okay, in the show.
No, we have to move on. No, I have too much pride and ego because I can't. Because what am I? I'm a fucking for? Me fucking him is not gonna get no money from him. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like no.
It's going to get the show on a bigger platform.
I'm not willing to prostitute myself out. Sorry.
That's crazy. Cause if Rihanna want to fly me out, I'm fucking her for the show because I believe in us.
Fuck no. Because
You're not real.
Your
You're not
standards are
real.
lower. Your standards are lower than mine.
Rihanna?
I'm a woman though.
Okay, gotcha.
Women are different. We are in there. We are. No, I cannot. I can't.
You just
do
wanted
it.
to value
I can't.
me. Okay, first of all, my body is a temple. Okay, so anyway. Facts.
A mini temple that is not worth as much as mine. Okay, because I can go without sex. I'll be like, damn, I just turned down Drake.
So you're not
but
fucking Drake if he fly you out. What do you got to do? What do you got to do?
He has to like date me.
He's not dating you.
We have to at least go on a date and have chemistry enough for me to want to fuck him. I don't just want to fuck him off the. I don't want to fuck no nigga off the strength of just who he is. I can't do it. My pride and ego won't let me.
We'll talk after the show.
Okay, we'll talk then. Fuck
When
it.
the camera stopped rolling.
I'm the same sweet baby, whether it's cameras is on or off. You know what I'm saying? And it's proven. You don't think I could have fucked other celebrities?
Have you ever fucked a nigga and he didn't take you out?
No.
Okay. Well. Okay.
That's a
All right.
Fendi
Cool.
fact.
All right. Gotcha.
Anyway.
Nigga took you to Applebee's, you fucking, but you won't fucking drink. Gotcha. Nigga took you to Starbucks. Nigga took you to Longhorn.
The nigga took me out. Okay?
Let's go to Hook and Reel. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool.
Well, he took me out. I'd never gone with the dude who never took me out.
All right.
I fucked on a first date before.
Right after?
Yeah.
Where y'all go?
I'm not, because I don't want to put that up.
No disclaimers podcast. Where the fuck did you go?
He makes a valid point.
We went out to eat. This is the younger
Where?
man. This is the, I don't remember. I don't remember.
Now you don't
the
remember.
exact
You remember you
restaurant.
fucked him on the first date, but you don't remember where he took you?
It was a decent restaurant.
What's
I was
the
young.
name of it?
I don't remember. It wasn't like a chain. It wasn't one of those chains.
Where was it? What city was it in?
It was in the city. It was in DC.
Okay, what northwest, southeast? We're gonna narrow this
Oh
down.
no, I don't know. We gotta
What was
wrap
the
it up.
cuisine?
Aubrey, you said we had to wrap it up.
We got time.
We had to
was
wrap
it
it
Italian? Was it American?
But I
was
knew
it Mexican?
him before, so don't.
All right, gotcha. Okay,
I knew him before.
Fuck
I
the
knew
nigga
him
on the
before
first
the
date,
date.
but you won't fuck Drake. Okay,
That was
gotcha. All right, cool.
that was back when, before I've evolved into the woman that I am now.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew that nigga before. I didn't just meet him. Oh, hey, what's going on today? But anyway, we got a comment. All right, Aubrey, go ahead.
OG Fule said, "Was it Ruth Chris?"
Shout out to OG Foley
Which
for
other one? Yeah, this one.
for what you call it, from the most unknown known whatever. Y'all what, number 9? The fuck? We
That
over
wasn't-
here doing number 1 things.
Nigga,
Okay?
that's her. That's not me, bro.
Disclaimer: we do not agree.
You know I did. No, anyway. No, shout out to OG Fule. That's my nigga. But anyway, so now, do we have time, or do you want to? No, you want to wrap or do the Ask Sean? Because we don't have time.
What you want to talk about?
That Kenya Moore shit.
Move on.
Yeah, let's move on. Anyway, so let's get
I
into
went in the show after you just lied like that and said
I
you ain't
swear-
fucking Drake.
I'm not
You
fucking.
lying like shit.
I'm not fucking Drake.
Aubrey, is she lying?
I'm not going to say anything. Just
Yeah, that
Aubrey,
means you're
no,
lying.
no,
You're fucking
Aubrey,
lying.
Aubrey.
Who's
no,
your
first-
celebrity crush? Who's your celebrity crush? Who's your celebrity crush?
I got a couple.
Name
I
one.
love Lucky Day. I love
fuck is
Michael
that?
B. Jordan.
All right,
I like-
if Michael B. Jordan wanted to fly you out, he got to take you out before you fuck?
Yes.
Got you.
It's simple.
Got you.
It's simple, and that I think that's even too cheap. Just to say, oh, all I gotta do is take you out on a date to fuck. Like that's even
so if
cheap.
he fly-
I feel bad for even like.
So if
for
he fly you out to
saying that.
Wakanda, you're not going to fuck him. All right, cool. Got you. Okay, cool.
Niggas is not about to fly you out on that date and not take you out on a date. They know.
Nigga, that is the day. I just flew
Who
your
was
ass
trying
out.
to FaceTime me right now? Should I answer it or should I keep
Fuck
moving?
no.
All right. Anyway, fuck it. I'm
It's a
sorry.
show. They
Because
don't
I know, but
they
you
don't
know,
respect you.
we trying to take it to the next level and
That's
all
right.
that
Drake
stuff.
probably trying to see if you bullshit on that. Fuck.
Anyways, let me get up this Ask Sean. Now, since Sean,
I don't even want you to ask me shit. Go ahead, continue. Let's go. Hurry up. Wrap it up.
all right, let me go to group. But no, for
You
real.
lie like shit.
You asked me this a couple years ago, I might have been like, but I can't do that now. My self-worth is up here. You will at least have to take me out on a date. Like, what the fuck? That's not even asking for a lot.
How about if he just took you to the duty free at the airport when he picked you up? Like, hey, get whatever bottle you want. Can we go back to the telly?
No, I would feel like a prostitute. At least fake it. At least act like you dating me.
Ladies, let me tell y'all something. Prostitution is okay. Okay? It depends
Not
on who
for
you
me.
Okay, got you.
I don't want to be a prostitute.
Gotcha.
At least fake it. That's my thing. Drake would at least have to fake like.
So you
I
know.
gotta take this
So what's
out.
the difference? You know he.
I
you know
told
he,
you my pride, nigga.
Hold on. So even though you know that he's faking, he's
I
faking
said
it.
even if you're faking.
But you would know that he's faking it.
No niggas like, here, get whatever you want.
Okay, got you. You
Here,
wasted time.
I don't care.
Okay. All right.
Niggas gonna have to take me on the date before
Read
I
me
fuck.
read me the shit.
Shit. That just is what the fuck it is.
Read me the question, please.
All right. Dear Sean, I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for 3 years, and we currently moved in to wait, hold on. That ain't the one. Hold on. My bad.
You know
y'all.
why she's befuddled? Because she just lied.
No, I did not. I promise you I did not lie. I promise you. Anyway, listen, pride. It might be bad. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. Okay, she's a 32-year-old woman. Okay, Sean. Dear Sean, I've been dating my current boyfriend who I live with in our house for about 4 years, and we have 3 kids together. I want to get married, but he never mentions it. Well, he used to before we had our second child. I know that giving him an ultimatum isn't a good look, but I'm tired of just being a girlfriend. I'm trying to get chose. Been there before. The reason I'm worried about this is because my last 3 relationships have ended with me being the one before the one. And I don't want that to happen in this relationship, especially one where we have started a family and I've invested money, my good years, and my heart is in it. I don't want to leave because I don't want my kids to grow up without both of their parents in the house like I did. And I don't want to start over again because let's be honest, who wants a woman in her 30s with 3 kids? Nobody.
Baby.
All right. Is it something about me that doesn't make me wife material? Why am I always the girlfriend before my ex marries? Ooh, Sean.
Look.
You need to help her out.
Let me wrap this up. This is easy and fast. Okay. The nigga love you. He in love with you. You not going nowhere. He not going nowhere. You might see a joint once and make mistakes. Not 3 times. He sees something in you. Maybe it's financial. I don't know what it is. Maybe y'all been comfortable. Y'all been dating too long. But he's the one. He's not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. Express and communicate with him that this is something that you want. You want marriage. Don't ask us a question. Ask him that. Make it happen. And that's just because I feel like he loves you, because ain't no man giving a woman three children and they don't care about you. One time you might fuck up, even twice, not 3 times. And honestly, it's probably like you guys probably been together like so long, like 3 kids in 4 years. Express to him, say, hey, look, I want to get married. This is important to me. I want us to take steps to go this. And it doesn't have to be a ultimatum, but make it your priority. Don't mention it to him once and don't mention it to him again for another like 10 months or 12 months. Put his foot on his neck. It's not an ultimatum, but you're letting him know like, okay, this is something that's important to me and I need you to make it a priority.
She's in a tough spot with all the
because
kids.
Guess what? I hate to say it, nobody going to want you after 3 kids, and they're all bunching together. Like if they were kids of like a high price, and I'm not saying you should stay just for the kids, but you made like pivotal points. If he's not doing anything else wrong, you love him, everything else is going great, just let him know. I don't think that you really expressed that. Maybe you've been comfortable with that, and maybe you didn't want to irritate him or bring it up because I don't know what other things y'all have, has happened in your relationship. But you gotta, just like you're communicating with us, you have to communicate that with your partner, because clearly he likes you, he's in love with you, like I said, because 3 kids in 4 years is something that he sees in you. These are not your past relationships. Don't think about your past relationships. Clearly the niggas didn't want you, he wants you.
I don't know. I don't agree that just because they have all those kids together that he just has to love her. Because let's be clear,
who doing that? Who?
Niggas who just want to come in you.
No, look. I ain't gonna even say what I want to say, but look. Unless if it's an accident, a nigga not coming in you unless if he want to,
or unless you.
One time. That's why I said one time, not 3 times. Not 3 times. That's those. You might make 1 accident. You're not making 3 accidents.
I don't. He might be a bum nigga, and it might not be an accident.
Well, I don't know all those variables. I just know exactly what you. Off the question.
It smells bummy to me. And
so you think she should leave?
No.
So what you think? Because this is Ask Sean, but go ahead, Ask Sabrae. What do you think she should do?
Honey, I do agree. You should talk to him about it. But if not, you're kind of stuck until your kids get older, and even then you kind of stuck because you're less valuable in the market as you get older. You aging out the game a little bit. As far as what type of quality you can get, you can still get chose. Yeah. But the type of quality is just gonna go down. I don't think you have a quality dude, to be honest.
Yeah, honestly, I don't.
So we all make mistakes.
I never. When people say they want to stick it for the kids, I know people think that's bullshit in some instances, but like, even amicable co-parenting relationship is not ideal. I can see why somebody wants to work it out with the parent of their kids. So sometimes you have rough years, and then all of a sudden, Pastor Battle said this: his marriage wasn't. What did he say? His marriage wasn't good for the first 20 years.
Yeah, but
now I'm not saying that you stick around for 20 years, But it could turn around.
But she has to also acknowledge the fact that she was wrong. She settled for the position that she's at for so long, gave him all these kids, spent all this time with him.
It's only been
and
4
I'm sure
years.
She's compromised, but that's a lot. Yeah. And I'm sure she's compromised.
4 years is...
She was probably with him longer than that.
But she said 4.
Okay, well, whatever. She played this. You play a certain position long enough. Who's just gonna wake up? I want to elevate her position when you've been so comfortable at this lower level for so long. But niggas don't work like that.
But that's the thing is when women, and I'm not a woman, when women are ready to leave, they leave.
Yeah.
Like when they are legit ready to leave, clearly she's not ready to leave.
Okay, we got a comment. And, hold on, Andre. We got a call, but go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead,
Andre C. Hatchett said marriage standards should be set before kids, and I totally agree.
I totally agree too.
Absolutely. He's on the line right now. What's up, Andre? What's going on? What's popping?
What's going on, my peoples? How y'all living?
Andre, what's good, sir?
It's so good to hear from you. What you got to say for the people right now?
Good to hear from y'all too. I know it's Ask Sean, but I have to hop in. Yo, Sean, do not wear that blazer or sweater when I come back up. They like you rocking that. I was like, this dude is good.
Andre, I heard you the first time. Why you keep on flaming me? You've been very consistent.
It was out of my head.
Ladies and
when
gentlemen,
you were shaking the brother's hand, I'm like, yo, what's this dude out here?
Ladies and gentlemen who are listening right now, hold on, Andre. I just want to let y'all know who the fuck is on the phone. This is Andre C. Hatchet, the Andre C. Hatchet right now. You are talking to Black excellent royalty right now. Okay, I just had to let the people know you ain't no regular guy that's calling up on the line right now. You are a very important person. Go ahead, Andre. Now finish what you were saying.
That was a very warm introduction. Thank you, Sabrae. I
Absolutely.
appreciate it.
You earned it. You earned it.
For sure.
Man, that's all love, Sean. I appreciate that, brother. So on a semi-serious or serious topic, women need to really value their 20s. And really value, like, most men want a woman in their 20s. Even if they're in their 30s or early 40s. Your 20s is really, really prime. Not that you can't get married in your 30s, you can't get married in your 40s. Of course you can. But your 20s,
prime, honey.
It's really, take it seriously. And for the sister, so here's something that we got to talk about more. And I'm not one of those marriage cult-like people where you got to get married before you have kids, got to do this before you have kids. But for a woman, if you have an inkling that you want to get married, you got to spread. So men value standards, right? So even if we don't look at you in that light, we will value more and we'll have more respect for you if you display the marriage standard. And it's best to do it before a kid arrives. And it's definitely best to do it before 2 kids arrive. Right? You got to display it. You got to show it. And we need more sisters to talk about it. To talk about, hey, look, it's tougher once you got some little ones with you, and now all of a sudden you want to change things up. So, like, if I'm used to coming over your house on the weekends, and we have a good weekend thing coming, I'm coming with food, I'm slinging, it's all good. Then you tell me 2 months later that you want a boyfriend. I'm like, I've been in that, like,
I've been cool with this.
You're the weekend girl in my eyes.
What's the change for?
You're the weekend girl.
Exactly. Absolutely. But that's so valid.
Just please think about this, ladies. Please think about it. And sisters, tell your younger sisters out there, value their 20s. I'm going to hop back off. Sean, man, good talking to you, brother Sabrae. How's it
right. You be safe out there, my brother.
Thank you so much, Andre. We'll talk to you next time, okay? Thank you so much for calling in.
And let's be clear, he just said some real shit because, look, if you tell a nigga that if you keep on putting marriage out there, you're going to run a nigga off. He not even sticking around.
Okay.
So if you make that your standard all bucks, and nigga be like, well, that's not what I'm looking for. Once you get comfortable, it's hard for, I was talking about this the other day. I took this woman out, a woman that, I liked. She didn't like nice restaurants. And I'm not saying like you have to spend a lot of money, but she was just comfortable just me coming over the house, this and that. A year in, she was like, yo, we don't never do this or this and that. I'm like, well, what's the change? You know what I'm saying? I'm comfortable. I'm stuck in my ways. And once a man looks at you in a certain light, it's hard to remove yourself from that position.
Absolutely. And like you said, making marriage or that type of respect, establishing that from the jump is so important. Just like we talked about with Irv Gotti. Like, you don't have to put a gun on the table to show your manhood. Just like you don't got to say, so on the first date, I'm looking to get married. So would you... it's a way you carry yourself. You present yourself in a certain way that demands a certain type of respect, where a nigga know that you are not just a weekend joint, or that you're just not a joint that's going to be willing to, lay up for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? We talked
about this the other day. Like, a nigga already know you got to pay all the Sabrae bills. A nigga I'm not trying to be funny, because you're being honest. Say if you weren't even telling the truth, but you are fucking definitely telling the truth. That's something that you can kind of decipher, and you can kind of like feed out if you feel like a guy, maybe if you wanted to like be lenient on that. But a nigga already knows, like, yo, I'm not even talking to her because I can't afford that, or that's not what I want. So once, if you really like a dude, and then you letting him do whatever, this and that, and then you say, okay, this is what I want. This nigga like, oh, I mean, we good. Right. And he already got you hooked now.
Exactly.
You can't be released from that hook. He already got you hooked. It's so hard. And your feelings are already invested. It's hard to just leave. Because now, like, I got 3 kids.
Absolutely. It's no incentive. What's the incentive? He know you ain't going
date.
nowhere. You have no leverage. You have no leverage.
You can't even date with 3 fucking kids.
That's what the leverage.
Especially if he got kids. Now y'all got a family of 7. Who can afford a family of 7?
And any woman out there listening to Andre and thinking like, what the fuck do he know? That's just one nigga. If you are looking for a protected provider, that's a successful businessman, a wealthy man. So you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. Unless you want to fuck with a nigga who can't provide, then that's not for you.
But
that message is not for you.
You gotta suck his dick 3 times a day.
Listen, it's about giving.
You gotta have a strong jaw
to keep the bills away.
3 dicks. Oh God!
3 dicks a day will keep you from paying your bills.
But the standard is, but the important thing is that having standards and carrying yourself that way in the beginning. That's why. What justice would it do if I just let Drake hit off of the text, fly me out? If I'm flying you out. Like, how is that going to put my standards high when I meet him, if I'm willing to lower myself in that way, especially when I know how niggas work? If you don't do that, that's how you have him, like, ready to respect you.
Oh, so if you was like, Drake, you want to take him, you got to take me out. He was like, okay, next.
No. Okay, well then, guess what? I'd rather have a 0 relationship with Drake and be degraded than to have... Wait, no. I'd rather have not a non-relationship at all with Drake if I'm going to be like on host status to him than to have one, or than to not have one and then be held to a higher standard. Honestly, I ain't struggling for real. So the fuck. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like his lifestyle, but I don't need it that bad. You feel me? Hey, and there's a lot of semi-Drakes out here that I'm cool with anyway. So anyway, because any nigga I deal with is a boss. So if you see me with a nigga, he's a boss. You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever.
Boss.
Aubrey.
It's different. Does he wear Hugo Boss?
No, you already know what it is. Y'all know it's Sweet Baby Bray, aka Making They Pay, aka Never Too Late Today. But that's been our show for today. Thank you so much for listening. If you're watching, what's good? If you're listening, hey, y'all know how I do when okay, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts. Make sure you hit subscribe. Make sure you hit like. That's been our show. Thank you so much for supporting. We're going to have some special stuff coming up for y'all, so make sure y'all following us on Instagram, whether it's our individual Instagram. Shout out to Yatta. She's not here, but we'll put in hers in the bio. And follow No Disclaimers Podcast on Twitter and Instagram.
For sure.
Thank you so much. We will see you next time. It's No Disclaimers Podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
Sabrae line.